Well, good morning. We are just leaving Cardiff, joining the M4 now, en route to the lake. 2-hour drive ahead of us, traffic permitted. Yeah, we've got another session on, 3 nights ahead of us. Weather's 16 degrees and it's 3 AM, so it's going to be another warm session. I think it gets up to about 28, 29. Yeah, so our last session I think got up to like 34, 35 degrees, which was a real scorcher. Hopefully the lake's not too busy. Just into July now, first week of July, and the new season has started, so that means we'll have new members at the lake. I'd be quite keen to get to the lake, who wouldn't be? So I'm just hoping the lake's not going to be too busy, we can find ourselves a nice swim. So I've just arrived at the lake. Well, I've been sat here for an hour already now. Can't get in. My key doesn't fit the lock. The new season have started, 1st of July, it's now the 7th. And I haven't been up here to collect my new key. Completely forgot all about it, to be honest. Yeah, so all the locks have been changed on the gates and I can't get in. We're locked out. Just gotta wait now until somebody arrives to let me in. So unless another angler turns up in between then, I'm locked outside. Got it. Give you a bit of a tour around the lake today. This morning, been here 2 hours, didn't have a key to get in. So now we're at the left hand side of the lake, coming around to Bramble Bay. Looks like it got a little bit of a bloom in the water. A little bit of an algae bloom on the water, so it's going to be quite tricky to spot them. This is a lovely little bay if you're fishing from that swim over there, up and over, fishing down to this corner. Just got to make sure you're on your rods and you get them away from these trees as soon as you can. Up and over. This is an absolutely beautiful swim, this one. Look at that. It's like a little bit of paradise, this swim. Doesn't get fished that often. It's quite a tight swim to set up in, so it does get looked over quite a bit, if I'm honest. Lovely swim though. Not really seen anything down here. Okay, so this area now goes down into the Snags swim and 3 other really popular swims on the lake, which are bush, grassy and pole. Those 3 are in on the same bank. Over to my left here, and then round to our right is where the Snags swim is, and Daisy's proper swims. Yeah, now we're in front of Grassy. Commands a lot of water, Grassy as well. It's another swim I've not really done much time in. There's a swim either side. They're not close to each other, but you're kind of in the middle of 2 swims. Usual spots are over towards the island there. Another nice area of the lake. cold swim. Again, doesn't really get fished. It's a bit tight in this swim. There's not really much room to put a bivvy up really, but I suppose you could fish under the stars in this weather. Lovely little area of the lake this is. Somewhere you'd have to be really quiet. Now we are on the back end of the lake into Animal. Call this one Animal Farm Swim because there's a farm, a little small farm just by there behind the trees. This is the water in front of Goose. It does look quite fishy. I've seen one jump in the swim. Well, I've done a 2-hour lap of the lake and I've ended up back in boat swim. Seen a couple of fish mooching around. Seen half decent one crash out as well. Not far from one of the spots I normally fish. So yeah, boat it is. Same swim we fished a few weeks ago. I've actually seen a fish round, you see me on camera there. I've also seen a fish round to the left hand side. I don't tend to fish on that left hand side. You can if you want to, so I'm definitely going to put a rod there. It was a decent fish. And I've also seen fish out on the usual spots. Just out here. You probably remember this swim from the last video a few weeks ago. We had a couple of fish. We had the big common over there, and we had a few others just out in front here where I've seen fish this morning. So yeah, I'm going to quickly get the rod set up. I'm just going to get some singles chucked out quickly because I did see fish mulling around the area. The wind's picked up slightly now, so can't really see them cruising about, but I know kind of where they were. So I'm going to put this rod out first, get the other two out just all on singles. Just roughly where I thought I seen fish. I went down with a bit of a knock as well, so that's good. We got a drop on the first cast. Always helps. Get that line sunk. Actually, one of my bobbins have fallen off my alarms, so I'm gonna have to have a look behind me, see if it's in there. I got a spare, so that's okay. Right, so I just got out the shower. It's been another boiling hot day today. Not had any fish. Not seen any since this morning. Yeah, I just think it's just one of those days where it's boiling hot. They haven't come on a feed. Maybe they will once that sun drops. It's coming up to about 5 o'clock now, so it won't be long before that sun starts to fall off back behind us. Yeah, so I'm going to rebait these rods now. Got some fresh rigs tied. Get them back out on the spots. Got one on the long spot. Got one on the spot that I normally fish over there, which we had the fish on last time. We had fish on both rods last time, both these rods. And I'm fishing a rod out to this swim on my left hand side here. Just fishing it short, it's only 10 wraps. It drops into about 5 or 6 foot there, which is pretty much, you know, the deepest part of the lake, I suppose, without going down the arm. Most of the area is, I don't know, 3 to 4 foot. That's 5 to 6 foot. Nice clear spot. It's a new spot I found, so I'll give you a little look at that now. And yeah, get all the rods back out. The football's on shortly. Settle down, have some tea, watch the football, and then hopefully something happens through the night. we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so this is the other spot, which is just to the left of the swim, and we're fishing just out towards that island, probably about halfway, about 10 wraps, and drops down to about 5.5 foot, which is quite deep for this area really. It's like a little channel that runs through there. A little bit of silt down there, nothing we can't present a bait on. So yeah, so we're going to give that one a shot tonight. I've never really fished it. I have fished to the left of the island there, just on the edge of the island, just off that tree. I had to fish off there a few months ago, but generally fish out in front of the main big swim here because I've got quite a few decent spots which I normally fish. So I'm going to I'm going to spread the rods out basically. Get one out to the left, one out to the right, and this little cheeky one out to my left hand side here. Yep, that's it. Gonna watch the football. Well, no fish for the night, unfortunately. Wasn't a quiet night by any means. There's some roosting ducks just on to the left here, and they kept hitting the line. Oh, they were absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. The dog kept scarpering out because she thought we had to take. It kept me up all night. But I can see a little bit of fizzing over one of the spots. Yeah, definitely so. We're anticipating an early morning bite now. First cup of coffee in the morning, it's about 5:15. So I don't know whether I'll get itchy feet. Well, at the moment I'm literally watching fish after fish roll and jump over in lorries. So I'm thinking, do I get around there? I've not really seen anything in the front of my main swim, apart from a bit of fizzing up this morning. About 6:30, 7 o'clock now. But yeah, they've been relentless over there. Seen a couple of good fish jump, a couple of small ones. There's a lot of activity over there. I'd be silly not to move over there really. There's another one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move. Well, yes, you've probably guessed it already. Moved swim. Literally chasing these fish around the lake today. Well, over the last 2 days really. Not had anything yet. Midway through our second day. It's about 5:30 now. And yeah, we've dropped into Laurie's mate again. Was in here a few weeks ago. Well, it's probably a month or two ago now. Yeah, fishing over towards the tree over there on that rod. And then I've got 2 rods just out towards the island and short of the island. Yeah, fish were out in here this morning, out in this open water. That was early this morning, 5 o'clock, then they moved this afternoon. Don't know where they went, to be honest. I think they sort of spread out, but I know a few fish moved in to this bay. Seen a few mooching around. So yeah, I haven't even got camp set up yet. Bivvy's still all packed on the barrow. Got gear everywhere. It's been absolutely boiling hot. Waiting for that sun to go down so I can sort everything out, to be honest. It's too hot to be sorting things out in this weather. I actually could do with a bit of rain, to be fair, because the got pan down. Look, a few weeks ago, those rods were where Kiki is, and Kiki is by there. So it just goes to show how much hot weather we've had. Without any rain, water's evaporated. It's a bit of an algae bloom on the lake as well. I don't think that's helping. But yeah, no excuse. We need a bag of fish. So we got tonight and the next night to make it happen. Let's see what we can do. It's better. Yeah, so bang on. Here we go, nice early morning start. Had this fish on for about 10 minutes now. Well, yeah, it's been a tricky 48 hours, I've got to be honest. First fish, it's just gone 4 AM. It's only just over 20 pounds, but very, very welcome, I've got to be honest. It's been really, really hard going, chasing the fish around. Done 3 swims. Finally got on a couple of, well, finally got on a fish. Hopefully there's a few more out there. We've still got another 24 hours ahead of us. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Keep going, keep going. Hopefully there's more where this came from. Tidy. Well, that's it. I'm going to call it a day, I think. 48 hours is absolutely roasting out here, absolutely boiling. The dog's struggling a little bit, to be fair. She doesn't seem comfortable, so yeah, I'm going to get her out of the sun. She's in a van now with the aircon on. Yeah, 48 hours. We managed to save a blank with the 20-pound mirror this morning, which was very welcome after three swim moves. Yeah, really, really difficult conditions at the moment with this heat. There's a bit of an algae bloom on the lake as well, and yeah, I think the fish are just they're just not playing ball. Like, you know, I mean, you can't blame them. Who wants to eat in this weather? So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be up now for another few weeks, so it's probably going to be August. So July's vlog's going to be kind of short, I think, but hey ho, is what it is. It's fishing, and at least we didn't blank. So yeah, July done. Look out, August, here we come.